Hey guys, this is part 2 of the sour grape. Okay. I grew up in a close-knit bunch. There were about 3,000 of us in our little community. We were sweet to each other. You look nice today. So do you. No, you do. We all lived on a vine. Sure, it was a bit claustrophobic, especially when we were trying to get ready in the morning. Are you done in there? Come on. Occupied. But my family was ripe with humor, goodwill, and warmth. We did our best with what we had. Are you going to finish that? My grandparents visited on the weekends. We'd stroll in the sun and they'd teach us what they knew. They said that it takes a bunch to raise a seed. They said that good grapes roll their own way in life. They told us to be kind, forgiving, considerate, and grateful. Or grateful, my grandparents said with a wink. Excuse me. Above all, no matter what life throws at you, and there will be a lot, try to stay sweet, my grandma said. Indeed, we said in response. And for a while, I was the sweetest of the sweet. I said, please. I said, thank you. I brushed aside life's little annoyances. I knew how good I had it. Oops. Ha ha. Ha ha. No problem at all. But then one day something changed in me. That phrase looks surprising for me. It was my birthday. I had rigorously and vigorously planned a big party for weeks. I'd sent out invitations with a date prominently displayed. Get this. I had a Ferris wheel, a magician, and hay rides. I had snacks upon snacks upon snacks. The highlight of the party, though, was a firework display, which would happen at sundown. I stood out front and waited for folks to arrive. I had a giant smile on my face. I waited. Everyone was a little late. It seemed no big deal, no big whoop, so I waited. A tumbled rolled by. A coyote howled in the distance. Then the sun sank behind the hill, and I waited. Ow! Nobody showed up, and I mean nobody. By the time the fireworks show started, with me as the sole spectator, I was scowling. I considered everybody I invite, and only one thought came to mind. Grudge, 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 grudge. After that, my personality became something else entirely. I went from a sweet grape to a bitter grape to a snappy grape. Who moved my chair? became a sour grape. Grrr! Oh no, guys. This racing very sad. I started holding minor grudges that eventually became major grudges. Why don't you want to where you're going? I scowled so much that my face got all squishy. You know what? Don't even bother calling me back. I took a grumpiness out on others. Are you ever going to return that scarf? My scarf? Oh no, guys. And that's just how it began. Day after day, week after week, month after month, grudge after grudge. But something happened recently that changed my thinking. What do you think? Before we turn to the next page, what do you think? Well, tell me in the comments what you think. Thought, okay? I was getting ready to meet up with my friend Lenny, the only fellow I know who's as sour as I am. At least I have one friend, but he needs more friends than one. Lenny and I usually go to the park where we sit on the bench and rant about stuff. But just as I was heading out the door, I bumped my knee. Oof! Oh no, the bouquet fell. The bouquet fell right there. That was a pretty good bouquet, eh? After a bandaged myself up, I discovered I had a flat tire. Then I missed the bus, and the next bus was late. Wow. Finally, I got off at the wrong stop. Sheesh. Oh no. How do you think his sour friend is feeling? Right? Sad, angry, upset? By the time I arrived at the park, it was getting dark. Lenny was fuming and furious with a frown and a furrowed forehead. His face looked all squishy. We agreed to meet at exactly 4 o'clock. You're 3 hours late. Oh no. Do you see that sourness? Do you see that sourness there? I tried to explain why I was so tardy, but Lenny wouldn't listen. He'd already made up his mind. He'd formed a huge grudge, and he wouldn't budge. I couldn't believe it. How unfair, I thought. How ridiculous, I thought. How similar to the way I would react. We know how people feel when he does that thing. This next page will be nice, I think. Look at them, he's just relaxing there. Lenny was pretty worked up. He was pacing back and forth, emitting a signal grumbled. His tone was tart. So I gave him a little space. Besides, it was nice out. I noticed the evening breeze, the buzz of the park, insects coming alive at night. I suddenly felt grateful and peaceful and calm. I was always feeling really upset, but he started changing. Like I said, he was good a long back, then he became bad, but he became a little good again. But a little bad. I'm going to tell you what a little bad and a little good means at the end, actually. Had I been missing all this simple beauty because I was too busy complaining? Meanwhile, old Lenny stormed off muttering something about disrespect and lack of consideration. I'm pretty sure I heard him add a grr to it. See that? You know, Lenny right there. Do you see Lenny? Lenny? Tell me. Lenny. Now he's gonna change everything instantly. Get ready? But I walked home. I pulled a dusty box out from under my old bed. There were old family photos inside. I spotted myself in one of the pictures. I was so sweet. I knew that little grape from the photo was still a big part of me, deep down. What I mean by that is just deep down. It would just take some work to get back there again. And that was the exact moment. I found the invitation I had sent out from my infamous birthday party. The one where nobody showed up. It said May 31st. But wait a minute. Here? My birthday was on May 21st? Alas, I told everyone to come on the wrong day. It was all my fault. I realized nobody's perfect. Not even me. Yep, nobody's perfect, actually. What happened next? After that day, I started noticing other things too. Like how remaining sour all the time is so draining. I'd wasted so much energy holding grudges when I could have easily cleared the air if I felt hurt. And yes, I still get upset from time to time, but that's okay. See, because I told you, you get upset sometimes, but most of the time, be good. Because now I talk and I listen and I work things out instead of just walking away. I'm working things out, helping people struggle, talking on their phones, doing everything. Now let's see the Slurpee banana, how it's going. My sourness is fading. I'm letting go of all my grudges. And hey, it's working. Slip-ups happen. I'm just glad you're okay. Aw, thanks. rub lime on you. Why don't you keep it? Really? You're the best. Orange, you glad we got to catch up? I'm so grateful that we did it. He's getting along. Sometimes. Getting along. But sometimes he doesn't. What I mean about this is this. Sure, sometimes I still let out a little grr when I'm frustrated like this. Grr! But then I move on. My face is less squishy too. Oh, and don't worry, things are okay with Lenny again. Gosh, sorry I'm late. You must be so furious. No big deal, my friend. And he's reading great expectation, like expectation. Great expectation. Getting great expectation. This is our next birthday. Do you know how old he is? Because I do not. Well, he's not here, but yeah. You know what? If you look at things in the right sort of way, and if you remember to be kind, considerate, forgiving, and grateful, life really can be a pretty sweet. Yes, indeed. The end. Girl. And this game was really nice. See you next time. Well, probably next time I film a video will be after. It'll be 2024. But Happy New Year's and Happy Christmas. If you don't, then happy whatever you spell. And thank you for watching my video very much. And thank you. I want to do a little dance for you. And it's called the Candy Tree Christmas Tree Dance for me. You guys can see me because this is like this. Ready? It's a candy here, walking in a little you. Hey, what do 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 in a little world? Happy Christmas.